Hey, what's up, everybody? I am at day 20 of my 30-day challenge, which means I'm a third of the way there. And yeah, yesterday was my son's birthday. We had a bunch of fun. He got some presents, and he's real excited. But he's really mostly excited to go on our vacation that's coming up in 10 days. So he is really a big fan of the beach. So we're going to be going to Turks and Caicos. To like a family friendly all inclusive, and he really loves that. And they even have like a water park for him. They have an Xbox lounge, which I don't know why people go to the Caribbean or to like Turks and Caicos to go inside and play Xbox, but that's an option. I guess we could do that at night or something. And yeah, he's gonna get like a new boogie board because his is broken, so we'll buy one down there and he'll do some boogie boarding. And the other big thing that he's excited for is for me to dig a giant hole and bury him up to his head in it. So that's what we'll be doing here in about 10 days. And today, again, I feel like I don't have much to talk about, but I think I'll show you SEMrush sensor. So basically, some people think that a Google search update might be happening. And one of the ways I check that is by using the SEMrush sensor. It is a free tool. You can just Google it. I'll drop it in the description. But what it does is SEMrush basically tracks the ranking for a lot of keywords right across their clients, and they can get an idea of like how much variability is happening in those rankings, like big swings in rankings, and when lots of rankings are changing. And what they do is they graph it where green is kind of like their normal baseline, and then orange is like their high, so they're starting to see a lot of changes across the index. And then red is like very high, which tends to indicate that there's an update going because basically the search results page are just shuffling around a lot. So what you can see here is back around like February 9th, they thought Google was testing an update here with the little bit of variability that it had. And then died down. And then that volatility or variability picked back up around the 15th, died down again. So a lot of people were saying, hey, Google's probably testing an update. And then I think it might have been yesterday or the day before where it really spiked to a very high level, which kind of usually indicates that there's an update going on. Google's never not confirmed it yet, but we think probably something is going on. And then they also categorize the types of websites and like which ones are seeing the most changes, right? So you can see here, news websites seem like they're getting a lot of changes. I actually wonder if maybe Google is trying to do something about parasite news sites, but that's just a theory. And then you'll see like sports websites are getting hit, shopping's getting hit. And it doesn't mean like that it's all negative. It just means there's a lot of changes happening. And then you can see some of these other ones like law and government, right? Like they rarely change, but look recently, 9.1, very high, which seems a little odd. But yeah, you can break it down by like if you're in a certain, I don't know, say you're like in the auto niche, like you can see, there's a lot of variability on Saturday. And yeah, health has been staying pretty steady, and then bam, big spike. So it does seem to me like there may be an update rolling out. Google hasn't confirmed it. I think they've also said that they are not going to confirm the updates quite as much because they're just constantly going to have updates. They seem to have mentioned that like a few months ago, where what they typically did in the past was they would announce these large updates like the helpful content update or the product review update or link spam update. So they would have these like giant updates and they would announce them to everybody. But kind of sounded like they're not going to do that quite as much, and they're just going to have constant updates, which is hard to deal with when you're working with SEO, right? Where things are not in a constant state very long, but that's the new world we live in. So I think that's my update for today. I got some stuff I need to do. It's kind of cold outside, but I need to go outside and just deal with it. So getting tired of the cold, but 10 more days I'll be in the warm weather of Turks and Caicos, and I'll be at the end of my 30-day series here. So yeah, 10 more days and we'll be there. I will be back tomorrow with another update.